What's going on down there, though? What's going on here? Connect. Aha, this is for an excerpt of bliss. But it's kind of like Enkanomiya. I really like the aesthetic of Enkanomiya, but I've pretty much done literally everything you can do there. So I have no reason to ever go there again. The wind is too strong. Let's duck off the side first and ignore that little flower for now. Okay. I guess we can't do anything here yet. That's fine. Here's the island as Noir was talking about. You know, that tree over there looks like... Okay. There's someone under it too? Could that person be assigned to take care of it? There's someone under the tree. Chauvin? Why are you still angry? Perhaps you really shouldn't have ventured outside. Hello there. Did you plant this tree? We'd like to decorate it a little bit. That is to say, hang a lamp on it. A lamp? Well, putting one up would be nice. Some warm light might do Chauvin's mood some good. Might even put us on speaking terms again. Is that the name of the tree? Please do lend us a hand then. And if I may lend you one in turn, just say the word and it shall be so. Nice. Smooth sailing so far, eh, Storm? Come on, let's get this lamp hung up. Okay. I mean, I named my car, so naming your tree is not, I guess, that weird of a thing to do. This tree proves surprisingly amenable. I did not read the rest of that. Sorry, needed some coffee. That should do it. The light should shine far and wide now. Okay, so what do we do now? We wait, of course. Maybe those venturers have seen the light already and are on their way back as we speak. Nothing's happened. Not a person has returned. Hello, you two. Not to disturb you or anything, but what were you intending to do by hanging that light up again? Well, long story short, you tell Panuel? Sure. I see. I've heard about the issue with S. Noir and the Lighthouse as well, and this idea is a good one. However, perhaps we could hang it up still higher? Well, it's not like we can literally hang it up in the sky, can we? Hanging the lamp up in the sky, that could perhaps be possible. So, how does one do that? Please let me finish. This idea of mine may not actually work. The Whispering Isle is not far from here. Oh, I've been there. If a gift is offered unto the goddess on that island, she will grant the supplicant her wish, their wish. Oh, I have a sword. She said she needed a sword. Whoa, that's some island. Righto. So let's take this lamp on over to the Whispering Isle and see what the deal is. That said, I do not know if that goddess still hears our wishes. I've been to that island to offer gifts, but my wishes were not granted. Perhaps something's gone wrong somewhere. What did you wish for? My wish was a simple one, to be friends with Chauvin forever. We used to live here together, taking care of this tree, drinking tea, and chatting. Oh no, Chauvin is a person. Okay, still thought it was the tree. He once set off on a long journey, And when he returned, he was almost unrecognizable. Not that it should have mattered. We were still friends, I thought, but we'd understand one another. But he grew stranger and stranger, his days filled with odd mumblings and melancholy. He even rejected all my tea party invitations. Not the tea party invitations. I feared that he might no longer want to be my friend, so I made plans to go to the Whispering Isle and make a wish to the goddess. The oldest legend in our village says that originally the goddess greatly favored the brave. So long as a valiant person were to bring her a gift as proof of their courage, she would respond to them. But I feared that she would not bestow her favor upon me, so I brought a dragon scale with me. Do you know about the giant dragon that suddenly emerged from the titanium mines? It flattened a great many homes and even mashed that mountain. Now our venturers can no longer repair their boats or make tools there and have had to change from whence they embark on their adventures. That mountain is just over there, but nowadays he's as broken as a broken sea itself. We've constantly tried to chase the dragon away and defend our village. Whenever it flew above our village, we would grab chairs, tables, forks, and spoons with which to chase it away. I'm sure the dragon is very afraid of your spoon. It seems as if you've succeeded thus far. Yeah, you're alive somehow when you've been using a spoon as a weapon. Well, whatever the case may be, at least the dragon hasn't come back to set fire to the village or roll over it or anything like that. Thank you for speaking that into existence, Paimon. We all appreciate it. You could even say that. In any case, while we were chasing the dragon away, a couple of its scales did fall off. Proof that we did what we said we did. I believe that the scale I took could prove my courage, and my neighbors thought so too. And when I put the scale before the statue of the goddess, it began to glow with an awesome light. I thought that this meant the goddess acknowledged my wish and was about to grant it. But Chauvin did not change. He still refused to come out of that pot, and he remains as upset as ever. He even advised me to become a venturer and go on a long journey with him. No way am I doing that. Wait, come out of what pot now? He's in a pot? That's right. Chauvin is presently a flower in a pot. I mean, that's pretty alright, isn't it? He can live next to the tree, and I can take care of him, water him, drink tea, and sing for him. Your friend, is he living in the pot underneath the flower, or did he literally turn into the flower in the pot? I'm so confused. It could be either. It could be neither. Welcome back, Gray. But he always says that no matter where he goes, he must be sure of his place, something he learned from his venturing. And that pot is his place. Okay. Coax and cajole as I might, I can't get him out of that pot. The goddess didn't make my wish come true, and I don't know what the matter is. Sorry for going on and on like that. Must have taken up quite a bit of your time there. The Whispering Isle is that way. Perhaps the goddess will be more willing to hear your wish. Okay. Where is the flower pot, though? How to make friends. Oh, I couldn't read that text fast enough. He said it was near this tree. Is it the one that's blowing wind downstairs? Maybe. Okay. Oh. Just what is Chauvin thinking? He doesn't even want to talk with me about Chauvin. Hello there. I'm really sorry, but it's Chauvin. He's still angry at me and refuses to come out and speak with me. But the wind and sunlight can't reach him down there. What if he withers? What then? Since we're talking about a potted flower, we can just scoop him up. I've tried, but as long as Chauvin's upset, I can't even get close. It is the wind-blowing flower. He's in such a stormy mood, and I nearly got blown away. Wait, how can being angry blow someone away? That would make it hard to get close, yes. Maybe the reason he's so furious with me is because I refused to venture out with him before. Please, dear guests, can I trouble you to check on Chauvin? Perhaps you might even be able to reason with him. No problem, we'll give it a try. Yeah. We've traveled to so many places and seen so many people. We'll probably be able to convince him. That's wonderful. You can find him in the cavern below the island. Please, if you'll head down that way. I must tidy up this place and find a good place for Chauvin to soak up some sun. So he is the flower? How did the toy become a flower? What is happening? He said to go down this way. But I don't really think this way is gonna get me anywhere. Maybe it will. The wind's so strong, so that's what he meant by stormy mood. Calm down, we have something to tell you. Phew. The wind's finally stopped. Panuel has something he'd like to tell you. Fine, I'll listen to what you have to say, but before that, look how shocked the two of you are. I'm sure you're dying to ask, how can a flower speak? Or perhaps, how did you turn into a potted flower? Do people usually ask that? Outside, yes, many. After I returned home, no, nobody has asked. By outside, do you mean outside this world? I've heard that you only became like this after venturing. Well, well, look who's well informed. I suppose Panuel must have told you. How did you return home if you were a potted plant? I'm so confused. That's correct. I became like this while I was venturing. To borrow a phrase from that Roselle, this was the change I chose to make. Paimon gets changed, but why change into a potted flower? Could it be because you really like plants? No, I just wanted to find my place. I met many people outside this world. Some were chefs, others florists, others teachers. Almost everyone had found a place that made them feel at ease. That was how they'd all managed to establish themselves in life. And me, all I could do was venture. I'd never thought of finding a stable place for myself. This flower pot is your place. Exactly, you catch on quick. As a flower in a pot, I'll always have a place that puts me at ease. I mean, I guess he's not wrong, but what if your pot gets smashed? What then? You will no longer have a place, you'll just be a flower sat there. But since I've already got myself a pot and a place that belongs to me, why do I still want to go out venturing? I'm a venturer, after all. Without venturing, is there anything else of value I can do? I don't get it. The more of the outside world I see, the less I understand. Between having a place and venturing, which is more important? The more I think about it, the more my head hurts. And when I talk with Panuel, I always duck his questions. I'm afraid of misleading him. If he loved venturing, would he grow to hate it after seeing me like this? He's my friend, and always will be. I must be honest with him, and I have answered all that he has asked. Including That the reason I became a flower is so I could have a place that made me feel at ease. Perhaps my answer upset him, or perhaps it's because he doesn't like the way I am now. We're growing apart, but as I am but a potted plant, I cannot go up myself. But it's probably for the best. I'm sure Panwell doesn't want to see me anyway. He must be angry with me. Oh, so that's what's going on. You both think the other one's angry with you, and so they aren't willing to meet. What? You mean Panwell isn't mad at me? You're both thinking the same thing. You tell Chauvin all about everything Panwell is thinking. Skies above. How could I ever think such a thing? I've never wanted to see him upset, and even should the corners of his lips twitch downward, my heart should be utterly shattered. Dear guests, I must ask you to bring me up. I beg it of you. I must see him with all haste. I cannot wait another minute. No, not even another second. I was waiting for you to say that, my potted friend. Paimon was waiting for it too. Off we go. Okay. Ah, I see this is not the place I should be right now. What is... That's not what I want. Ah! I'm bringing the flower back. Here you go. Chauvin, you've come. Please listen to me. I've never been mad at you and never wanted to leave you. I was only worried that you didn't want to be friends with me. I know that some ventures change, and I was worried that you had too. I prayed to the goddess, but I couldn't find a good enough gift to offer, so she naturally ignored me. No, Panwell, such a thing could never happen. I will always, always be your friend. I must apologize to you. I was so focused on my own thoughts that I failed to listen to what you were saying. I assumed you never wanted to see me again. It seems we've cleared up this misunderstanding. Yeah, Paimon thought you two had some crazy sticking point, and were so super mad you didn't even want to try and understand each other. At least it's come unstuck now. Thank you both, my dear guests. Without you, I'd definitely still be holed up in there, refusing to come out. But now I can finally share what's in my heart with Panwell. I am always willing to listen to whatever you have to say, Chauvin. Whether you wish to speak of venturing or of flower pots, it's all fine by me. Right, dear guests, please take these. I gathered them specially for you. May the goddess bless you, that you may never argue with your friends, and that someone will always be willing to listen to your innermost thoughts.
An impressive bounty.
This sure was an interesting tale of a boy and his best friend, a potted plant. I'm happy for them. All right, let's teleport over to this island because we've already been here once. This should be the Whispering Isle. Guess the statues here are meant to represent the goddesses then. Though we don't know what kind of offering to give, let's have a look around. I already have a sword. Ha, ha, ha. Offer a weapon. I can do that. Why is it not letting me offer the weapon? Maybe I have to interact with all of them first. Here, make the wish. Yeah. Okay. Present you now your armor. Yeah. It should be a dragon scale that Panwell used to wish then. It can't be retrieved. Really? Huh. If nothing else, at least we know he did come here to wish before. 3 statues, and it looks like we're going to have to offer them 2 more gifts. But what should we offer? Paimon hasn't a clue. Any thoughts? If it should be related to the wish, we should offer that lamp. That makes sense. Esmar's wish is to see this lamp hung high for all to see, right? Well, that just about clears armor, but we don't have any clue where to begin with weapons. I have a weapon. It could be a sword, a polearm. There's way too many choices. The statue of the goddess reacted to the dragon scale. Dragon-related stuff? Hang on. Didn't we pick up something that resembled a horn from inside that mountain? That's right. And it looked like a sword. That's got to be the weapon we're looking for. That sounds sensible and looks sensible too. The point is, the whole idea is most sensible. On point. The problem is, though, that Panwell's wish wasn't granted even after making a wish using the dragon scale. I mean, in a way, it was, in that he never needed to make the wish to begin with, because the potted plant was never going to not be his friend. So his wish was redundant? But the scale and the horn are our only clues right now, so we may as well give it a try. That said, Whispering Isle is pretty big, huh? The 3 goddess statues up there are huge, too. If this was an ordinary adventure story, there would be mysterious treasure hidden under the statue or something. Oh, okay, so this is how they would have gotten you to do the thing I accidentally did. I see. On that note, I think we should take a closer look around. You never know when you'll find something nice. I've got no problem looking around. Besides, we've already found the weapon, haven't we? It's settled then. As to whether we're going treasure hunting or wishing to the goddess first, that's up to you.